structural high. After this low here got broken, so this high was here, this high got formed, structural low, structural high, structural low, and now from here, every time I see a break, I'm going to draw an arrow, right? This is the rule that I give every trader, right? So we had a break just over here, right? There's our first break. I know you can't see that. And then we had our second break down here. So now using this same principle, we just continue on the logic. So what we see here again is we eventually see this low getting quite clearly broken over here. So what we're looking for now is we see again structural high, structural low. This was the highest point here, this high, before we broke this low. This is an important concept to understand, right? It's not this, it's not any of this, it's not this, it's not this, right? Getting your market structure right will get you your dealing range right? So the 4-step process that I use every single time I trade is I start by looking at the basic structure. And that's basically what we've done here. This is the 15-minute time frame on the S&P 500. You can apply this to obviously ES, NQ, and just about any other market that you trade. So the first thing is understanding the market structure, right? What are the highs doing? What are the lows doing? Which high has broken the previous low, or which low has broken the previous high? Now, once you understand this is the highs, and lows. This is our dealing range like this, right? This is the structural dealing range, right? So that's kind of step 2. So after we've done step 1, you want to identify step 2. And step 2, we identify as the dealing range. The dealing range is basically the most recent high and low, right? So the most recent high to low. This is important to understand. It is the most recent high to the most recent low. So this here is the most recent high, and this here is the most recent low, right? So this is the structural high, this is the structural low, right? And what we do over here, step 2 and 3 come together, because step 2 gives you step 3. And step 3 is the premium and discount arrays. Premium and discount arrays, okay? Premium and discount arrays. Now, how do we then understand premium and discount? So once we have our structural high and structural low, this is the premium, right? This is the discount. So anything below is a discount, this 50%, anything above is a premium. And it's important to understand this 50% here is basically the halfway point between this low and this high, right? It is the easiest thing to understand, and it's the most important thing to understand. Because what you'll find today, if we just take a look at some of the recent price action over here, the reason we went long from Tuesday and Wednesday is because of this, right? We had broken a previous low, right? We'd swept the previous day low, right? And then from here, we're beginning to see higher prices in the discount back up to the premium, right? This is what we're looking for. So the way that I look at this from a basic structural perspective is like this. Okay, so if I just bring a diagram over here,